Right. I'm monitoring sound. Um, Seems like we're not getting any sound from the game. Audio. Nope.
Powering off. Powering on. Mic off. Charging battery.
Why am I not getting the game sound now? Okay, desktop audio is actually working. There we go. Okay, that was a bit odd. There we go. Now we have sound. Fantastic. All right. There we go. That's a bit better. Okay, is everything working? Can everybody hear me? I'm not muted or anything. Hey, it's that colonizing an alien world sim game. Yes, it is. You guys hear me okay? I'm not on the sound channel and everything. Sounds good. Okay, great. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, had a bit of sound hiccups in the beginning there, but now we seem to be cooking with gas. Okay, so this world is not a new world. This is the world that I started in my series, and you guys haven't seen how far I've gotten because I haven't been able to finish editing the previous video or the recording up until this point. But suffice to say, if I have here quickly, excuse me. If I have a look here quickly, my channel. mute that. So, if I remember correctly, yeah, so we ended off the previous video that you guys saw with them still living in the little shacks, right? Which is just a touch boomy, lots of bass, but not horribly bad. Might just be a mic. Wonder if go here quickly. It shouldn't be. Should be clean, yeah. I don't know. It could just also be. I did have a bit of sinus yesterday, so maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I'm also a little bit just hacked off with the whole like electricity thing right now. They changed the electricity stage again early this morning, and it basically screwed up all my plans for the weekend with regards to content creation. And yeah, so I'm just a little bit completely hacked off with that. Let's have a look at the filters that I've got in here. Noise gate gain. I can bring the gain down a little bit maybe. Let's see if that'll help. I don't have an equalizer on this, and I haven't changed any. I don't have any mic settings. I can't, change the mic and stuff like that. But yeah, it's probably just mic or YouTube compression. It's bad. Okay. I do want to just put this music down just a little bit. It's a little bit on the loud side for me. I know it's not so loud for you guys because, I've got the desktop audio turned down a little bit lower than my microphone. I can actually put the microphone down just a tad. I'm going a little bit into the red, I see. Let's take that down just a tad. That's a little bit better. Okay. So what I was saying is we had some of these areas planted though. Here's the shack still over here where we originally started, and as you can see most of this is mostly cleaned out already. And we had, what was that? That was the buttermelon field. I'm going to be moving that probably over here at some point, but at the moment. Donkey Channel, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Going to be moving that over here. Over here at the moment I've got grain cob and the buttermelon field, so actually I can just replace that. It's been a little while since I actually played this one as well, so I have to just kind of remember where things are. Right, so I've built a residence for them. I've built a nice big sort of cabin house. All right, see you there. And I've built a shed, an open shed for the large storages. So that's that. And then over here inside, I've left a generous area to be filled with workbenches and internal storage. Fuel. Items, where's fuel for the crafting items? I don't want liquid fuel here. Let's put, okay, so liquid fuel can go outside. I don't want fuel inside the building. Inside here we've got just raw food and cooked food, so 2 storages there. We've got bedrooms for everyone here, and we've picked up a new survivor as well along the way as well, which I don't think you guys would have seen yet. And I've just made her a small bedroom. I can actually make her bedroom bigger. Let me do that right away because shame, we kind of tacked her bedroom on there. And then I want to drag that. Clear that wall for her. Okay, so that'll make that room a little bit, give it a bit more space. I can then put a heater in there as well. Right now I'm running mostly off just the stick-powered heaters. Because it's easiest right now. Yeah, without further ado, let's get the game going, and then let's take a look where we are with the science. So, right, so we're busy researching antibiotics at the moment, and yeah, so we've researched a bit of the construction, a couple of breakthroughs. Got a lot of stuff on power still to research. Haven't really gone into that so much, but I'm focusing on insect facts and oil extraction right now as well. And then getting turrets, automated turrets going. Going to need to do sensor devices as well. All right. Yeah, so we picked her up. She wasn't in the original choice. These guys here were my original choice, and she's been picked up along the way, and you can see she's a bit miserable. And a small, smooth meteorite gleaming pleasantly. I think I'll keep it as a good luck charm. Right, sure. I mean, whatever. Okay. So, farm-wise, what we've unlocked the grain cob, the buttermelon, the fruit bush, the silicon leaf, the skin barks, the cloth blossom, the heptagonias, the blade grass, and all the big bushes and the small broadleaf trees. Production-wise, we've got the fermentation stuff. We've got the Taylor bench, workbench. We haven't got the electronics bench yet, but then we haven't really gone into the electronics yet. We've got the furnace and the electric cooking stove, but we're not bothering with electricity right now. Equipment-wise, I do need to look at getting the tailoring sorted. I don't have a lot of clothes available at the moment, but we have made it through winter without anybody dying. So I am looking at getting everybody equipped now as well. All right, so to that end, we have a look at the tailoring bench. So I've got synthetic vests, synthetic leggings, synthetic boots, and synthetic helms queued up. All right. I also need to have t-shirts. And what is the other thing? So we got boots, helms, vest. We need to have the helms. Thanks. So that's good. Okay, so t-shirts would be the one that would be missing. Okay, workbench. We've got basically veggie leather and crossbows. Let's see what else there is that we need to craft here. Yes, we need to make bandages. Okay, and what else is there? Synthetic cloth from liquid fuel. Synthetic cloth from insect meat. This we can go 100 at that. And I'm going to use the liquid fuel right now. Veggie leather. We have 105 veggie leather at the moment. So I think we'll leave that. I think we got that queued up on the bench anyway, don't we? Athletics. No, we don't. Okay, so craft veggie leather until 100, which won't craft anything right now because the limit's reached. Okay. Right, so on the floor at the moment, I am having them put in floor parquet floors. Simon is our, I think Simon's our primary crafter. Yes. With Ken also interested in crafting. Katina is our primary farmer. Emmeline is cooking, but Simon also does a lot of cooking as well. And then Paulette, which is the, how would you call this? Our attachment, or you know, our hitchhiker. She's interested in healing, and her intellect is full up, so that's pretty good as well. Hey, Sergen, wanted to play this. Is it good? It's actually quite addictive. I've been chomping at the bit to get back to this game, but I didn't want to advance, obviously, past where I'd played previously, but I haven't been able to actually edit that episode due to all the power bullshit, so yeah. Management-wise, activities I have not touched, and also scheduling I have not touched yet, and I did go over that in my video because I want to have a bit more free hand on, you know, telling them what to do at this point. You know, and the activities and the schedules are a bit bullshit anyway, because I mean they're just going to do whatever they want anyway. So yeah. Boom. Right. So I want to get. She's not going out on an expedition at the moment, so I want to get Paulette to do some observations. Yeah, we haven't gotten the mushrooms yet. The mushrooms will be good. And then we'll see now, as soon as she wakes up, I'm going to hijack her. Right, so pause quickly. Right. I want you to go and observe that big old tree over there, please. All right. Because she's got intellect maxed out, so she's going to do these observations very quickly. Oh, there's actually one of those over there. How quickly that bar goes up. Old raccoon lurked in the room, stealing everyone's socks. Ooh, hello. What's going on here? Animal attack. Ah, he's coming after the food. Who's the nearest? Emmeline's over there. Katina is over there. Ken is right here. Ken, old boy, off you go. Jeez, he hit 4 fence posts in one go. Because he does a gas attack, that's why. Corrosive attack. Okay, we can undraft you now, and then you can be butchered. You little shit. Look at this little bastard. Can't protect against the flying insects, but I can protect against the big roaming ones. Because they'll come after your crops. Just like a raccoon coming and stealing your food. Alright. Keep a thumb on Paulette over there. This over here can scavenge. They can salvage. She's almost done here. Okay, so now I want you to go observe those mushrooms, please. Don't touch the raccoons. Tell that to the Russians, dude. Tell that to the Russians. Okay, so I can now farm the big broadleaf trees. Give them all your food and they might befriend you. If only they could be taught to carry guns. Euphemism for what? Yeah. Right, Simon's reached cooking 5. I've noticed that the people with high crafting also have a high tendency to go and cook as well. And cooking is also a form of crafting, but it's a separate skill though, so yeah. Alright, so how is her fullness and happiness? Right, we can let her go for now. She'll go and eat. Simon, craft synthetics, please. Okay. Right. Okay. When Ken wakes up, I want him to finish this wall here. And that thing still needs to be finished as well. Yeah, once we're more established, then I'll look at doing the like activities and schedules. You know, a little bit more sustained. Will Ken get something to eat? And then as soon as he's done with that, right? No, not the walls. Sorry, construct the walls. Build a rocket turret. I haven't researched the rocket turret yet. It's something I'm going to get Simon to do as soon as he's done. The researching, cooking, and researching. There we go. Okay. Paulette, when she's finished eating, I want you to go and observe the big horned animal. Go and play with Mr. Horny over there. What's taking so long? Shut up. Okay, and go and observe the bloated insects. They do need to release like an animal husbandry update because, I mean, I want to tame these things and farm them. It's actually quite a lovely planet. Rolling grassy hills, a small forest, readily available water, also rain. Yep, it's got a. I'm situated on a nice little plain here that slopes down in that direction. And then on this side, I've got it's this, we would call it a donga, self-destruct alert. Okay. Call it expeditions. Off you go, I don't care if you're sleeping. Why are you injured? Oh, you got struck by lightning. Where are you? Pause. Okay, I can't tell you to heal yourself. Discovery, Orphan, and Clutch. Yeah, so on that side also there's a nice big plain that way as well. And I mean there's loads of wildlife out here. Nothing horrible crawls out of that ravine or the mountain nearby. I think I did spot some insect nests. I really wish you could zoom out a little bit more. So there was an insect nest somewhere. There it is. So here is a hive over here, and once I get some better weapons, I will be coming to take this out. So yeah, so they're not too far away. Those are meteors. Okay. So yeah. Very nice little area, this, yeah. And fairly good ground too. But yeah, I can set up some really large farms here if I wanted to. But for now, I mean, like, if you make the farms too big, you just end up with stuff rotting in the field. And Simon is cooking again. We'll leave him to cook because there aren't a lot of meals right now. Grain porridge, veggie soup, buttermelon pie. I hope something does hurry up. Raccoon, you horrible person. Okay. What are we doing? Making grain porridge and buttermelon pie. Farm-wise, glitter caps. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to change the crop here to glitter caps. Okay. And then here, yeah, we can have the stream torches now. I want to plant the fruit bushes. Extend the field. All right. It will be revenge for all the cute innocent animals Johnny has murdered in other games, and he uses all the dead animal fur to extend his beard. I don't need animal fur to extend my beard. Oh, okay. At the crash site, the entire area is littered with items from the ship's cargo deck. The place is seemingly calm, dominated restore single sound. Automated voice of a self-destruct counting towards 0. I have time to get a single object. Glitter to extend your beard. What should it be? Strange looking solar panel cell, portable power battery, book titled How to Sleep, whatever you can reach. Graphene solar panels. That would be interesting. Go for it. Let's take that all the way up to there, and then there. Okay. There. That's how you absorb the souls of the animals you've killed to gain power to become the next level Animage, right? Or have been doing it wrongly. Okay. Got that again. It is interesting that you can start in the block or between it. Okay. Actually, let's put another 2 there for good measure. Glitter on as a hypnotizer to make the victims easier to prey on. Oh no. Alright. Right, Simon's cooking away because we'd have almost no food. No electronic components. All it's back, so go and research, go and do some research for us. I didn't say you could go anywhere. I chain you to that research desk. Okay, I want to do sensors, solar panels, CPU assembly, improved solar, graphene solar. There we go. Graphene solar cells, carbon armor. Right. Okay. Yeah, so I've got an hour and a half before our power goes off again, and so I'm just going to be streaming during this time. Okay. Nope. Get back to the balloon research. Thank you very much. Oh, everybody drop everything. Right. Draft. Aggressive animals. Holy smackerel, they're close by. There's the big boys too. This is going to be interesting. Now, if I can pull them away, there's something horrible I was worried about. Yeah, Raccoon had to open his big mouth. Okay, so get inside there. Somebody's taking a beating there. It's Katina. Can you get inside here, please? Don't be stupid now. There we go. Okay. Right. That's one big guy down. There's another big guy, a medium-sized guy, and a bunch of small guys. The small guys I'm not too worried about. Let's go. Try and keep them interested. Oh. Why has Kin fainted? That's no good. Come on, let's go take this big boy down. Take care of this guy. Oh no, Paulette died? Holy crap. Oh man, no, it's the medium-sized one. Where did he come from? Is it the medium-sized? No, it's not even the medium-sized one. Damn, these guys are fucking OP. Come on, kill this guy already. Okay. Oh, this is not going well, guys. This is not going well. Pull back to here. What the shit beans? Okay, we took the big guy down. That's at least something. Simon, move up. Was Pullet really that injured? Okay, so first things first, you guys are going to have to heal yourselves. Okay? You guys are going to have to heal yourselves. And hopefully Kin doesn't die of injuries. Where is she going to heal herself? I don't understand the way these people work sometimes. Where are you going? Why would you run all the way over there to heal yourself? There's like first aid kits back at the house. Absolutely crazy. It's like stupid, man. It is completely stupid. This is like the kind of situation where this is how you get people killed. Okay. Heal Kin. I mean, there are 32 first aid kits at the house, but you run all the way out here to actually Well, so far I've still got the core team. Could you hurry up and finish healing yourself, please? Holy shit. Ken is gonna freaking die. Yeah, well, there's storage in the house. They just haven't moved it yet. This is why. Yeah, this is one of the things. It's like they'll start doing something and then they'll just piss off and go do something else. That's why you got to watch these guys like a hawk. No, you're not going to sleep. No, not him. You're gonna heal Katina. You go and heal yourself. Like, why run all the way over there to heal yourself? Okay. You are going to heal yourself. Where's Simon? You're still busy healing yourself. Butcher. Ken is bleeding out in 2 hours. Can you please heal yourself? Bettina is bleeding out in 9 hours. Where do you think you're going, Sunshine? Heal yourself? For the love of sack. Like he's still bleeding out and he's, I'm going to go lie down now. Stop your bleeding. And where is he going now? Oh, there's more medical stuff over there. Okay. 10 per hour. Please, just freaking heal yourself now already. And you? 8 per hour. You're among the dirt and the bugs. Yeah, no, it's just... Where are you going now? What? Just... Dude, you are going to die. You're going to bleed out in 1 hour if you don't freaking get your shit sorted. Honestly. I mean, at this point, I don't really hold much hope for him. He's probably not going to make it. It's still at 9 per hour. Eight per hour. No, he's done. He's buggered. Cheers, Ken. Thanks for nothing. You. What are you doing? Are you healing yourself? Could you speed it up a little bit? Because you're going to die as well, you silly, silly woman. Gets back on the meeting voice. Yes. Oh, no. Simon's just like, yeah, I think I'll have something to eat. Might need some new clothes. Yeah, your shit got wrecked. Yeah, well. So, 2 down. I don't know about this other one. 3K hatchling. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 injuries to heal. So, yeah, it's like how things are moved and in the prioritization, that's my fault because I should have told them to move that. They don't move it on their own. I mean, no, they don't. There's no AI. You have to hands on everything in this game. This is why I haven't bothered with the activities or the schedules because they don't mean anything really. I mean, I've played like 7 or 8 of these games trying to put all the Katina's died. You know, just it is what it is. I mean, it's just like that's how messed up it is. Something like this will come along and it'll absolutely just screw your whole game over because you haven't micromanaged to that level. Because Simon will cook instead of moving stuff. They all do stupid things instead of actually getting stuff done. You have to micromanage it to that level. It's just it's ridiculous. And I mean, this is really this much. I'm actually just going to go. I mean, at this point, it is completely FUBAR. This is the rollback. And you just take the lessons that you learned. Okay, so here, that we need to take somebody like you and tell them to go and haul those first aid kits. And this over here, there's a bunch of first aid kits that are here. Those medicines need to come off of that storage. See, this one I've emptied. This one I've told to empty. This one I've told to empty. I made the mistake of not actually, in fact, let's just take everything out of here. Everything needs to get moved. Here as well. I've been emptying this out, but I obviously just made the mistake of not telling them to empty that out there. And then yeah, so then as soon as Paulette gets back from expedition, I think what I'm going to do is I am going to have her just focus on the antibiotics, and then we'll also have Simon. He needs to cook some food right now, but we'll have him just craft lots of bandages and stuff. I think what they really kind of need, and I don't know if this is something you can unlock, but they kind of do need, they need tourniquets, really. If they could get tourniquets, that would be good. I'm actually going to remove that. And then we'll move automated turrets, this. Ground here is black, smooth, and somewhat shiny. It forms a star shape. Star shape with 5 identical tall rocks. At this point, I feel urge to stand in between the rocks. Mark the location and come back for now. Stop the bleeding. Sounds good. Yeah. see what happens. Happiness starts. I stood at the center of the star and closed my eyes. Overwhelming feeling of relief, happiness. Okay. All right. So I'm going to get Paulette to just power through the research. Yeah. Like, I don't know what the probability of those creatures coming back there would be, so I think we might need to take a wooden tower up here, and then let's put a bunch of traps around it. Okay, no, you're not constructing, you're researching. Go and get your shit done. Right. And then veggie leather is there. We're going to craft synthetics because then we can get the armor. And screw it, I'm going to burn the fuel. The sooner we get the armor, the better protected we're going to be. How did you get more survivors? So I got Paulette from one of the expeditions. I sent Simon out on an expedition and he came back with Paulette. And I mean, that's not a bad trade because if you have a look, her intellect is 10. So that's great. But I wish you said that there was some kind of a day scheduler available for each character so you can control their task priorities, plan the meals, generally time managed better. So basically that's sort of what like the activities. So these are simple priorities. If I turn off simple priorities, we get a rating of 5 to null. That you can set on these, but I mean they really don't actually stick to this that much. It's just like a how likely the person is to do it, you know. And then you see here they've all got handle. All of them have handle, and they won't move stuff. They'll do other things. And if we go to schedule here, we can schedule time to do anything, time to relax, time to work, time to sleep. And but I mean, again, they won't do anything out of it. If you start setting the schedules, if you start using these schedules, then they won't do anything outside of that schedule. They'll not, in like the anything time, they won't actually do tasks and stuff. They'll do other things. I've played with the schedule quite a bit, and the schedule and the activities, they're modifiers. They're not rules. Like I like what you're saying. You can say like, okay, well, you can set meal times. That would be great, but you can't set the meal times on the scheduler. You know, you got work, sleep, relax, and anything, and yeah, can't use to set up a work schedule rotation. Like you can't tell them, you know, in the morning do research, in the afternoon do crafting, and in the evening do hauling or whatever, you know. You can't do that. Which would be fantastic if you could give each person, look, this is your day, okay? In the morning, I want you to wake up at this time, eat your breakfast, you know, and then go and give them a group of priorities, right? So in this group of priorities, you can set priorities of that group, but during that time period, you're supposed to work on that group. So if you don't, like Ken, for instance, well, I'd give him crafting, construction, and hauling, basically, right? As he's like, you know, a group of priorities. And then I'd give his construction the highest priority, his crafting the second highest priority, and then hauling would be the third highest priority. That way, if there's any construction that needs to be done, he'd do the construction straight away and get it done. Because constructions are an instance of an activity. It doesn't have to be repeated all the time. He's not constantly constructing. Crafting, if you craft to a limit, then they'll craft, and they don't need to craft again until it gets used. So all those things that have less stuff that needs to be done can be done first. So you do the least time consuming things first to get them out of the way, and then the rest of the time can be used for the most time consuming things, and that's the hauling, because there's always hauling that needs to be done. You know, Katina's farming, Emmeline's chopping down trees, you know, Simon's making stuff. I don't know, you can't really group those things together. And then, because if I could go there and put like, okay, group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, group 5, or all of this here, let's say if I just selected all of that, that's group 1 activity, you know. Group 2, like this would be group 2 activity. But you don't get that. This is the schedule and the task lists, the activities are independent of each other. You know, you have one set of rules for the activities, one set of rules for the schedule, and they don't really mesh together. That's just bad game design. You need to be able to assign jobs and tasks and tailor it to the skills of each person. So you can, the other thing here is then, like, you know, if I go like this over here, tell that, right, this needs to be cut. That is just a task that is set, and whoever's available is going to do it. It doesn't get, you know, like if I tell Ken to go and do that task, I have to do it manually. Otherwise, it doesn't work. The other thing is, like, you can't set priorities on constructions. I've tried that. I've left the anything timeout completely, and I've just set like work, relax, sleep schedules. And during the sleep schedules or during the work schedules, they'll still go from doing construction to doing something else, but they haven't completed the construction task. You know? So, like, Ken, for instance, he'll be doing constructing, and then he'll go and do crafting. The construction isn't finished, but he'll leave the construction and he'll go do crafting for no apparent reason. At least not that I can figure out. And you can't set priorities to buildings. So, like, I want to build that, I want that built now. I can't set that priority. But he doesn't use tools for crafting, you see. He doesn't make tools for crafting. He'll go and he'll go to the crafting bench, and he'll craft something that's needs to be crafted there. You see. Or he'll go and eat and then he'll go do something else. There's no, it's really like, it's on a random whim of what they want to do. So like, Ken's busy with that there. I have to actually go and tell him to go and construct a wooden tower. There's no like tier 1 priority for building, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. Like those traps are low priority at the moment, but I built them out because I know that I'm going to need them. You know, the fence was more important, and the fence is there. Okay, but the traps are secondary. You have no control of how the colonists work other than just say, hey, go do work this time. Yeah, pretty much. Unless you specifically order something else. It is the one thing, which is why I haven't bothered with the schedules and the activities until I'm a lot more established. Until I'm more established, it's going to be, I have to micromanage them, get them to do things. So like, Emlyn is busy transporting at the moment because they're clearing that field to make space for the glitter caps. Okay, Katina's busy harvesting over there. Paulette is now constructing traps, which I don't want her to do. I want her on the research. Yeah. Now, there are traps right there, but he's now going to go construct those traps because chronologically, those traps were set down first. So I have to tell him, no, I want you to construct those traps first. So now he's going to go and get the stockpile of scrap metal that's here. What games not to play? It is a lovely game, though. I mean, it's beautiful scenery. You got the atmosphere, the sound, the rain, and all that kind of stuff. Research the oil extraction. I need that to make better food. You see that now? Like, she's at the research desk, and I mean, her construction is only 1. Her intelligence is 10. And she will go and do construction of a trap instead of doing the research. Emlyn is nearby. Go and take that insect out. Actually, no, I'm just going to draft you. You have to protect your food crops because these buggers will come and eat them. While you're at it, take out that guy over there, because now this area is open and these guys are all going to come flooding in there. You have to take these, the moment they start gathering around the crops like this, you have to start taking them out. Played too many sim games, but I have to say far and away my favorite is in City Skylines. I have City Skylines, I just never played it. I need to just have a look at it sometime. I played a lot of SimCity though back in the day. Better take care of you guys, because you guys are also going to be a problem. It's a widow one. She's back to repairing or constructing again. Go and research, damn it. Oh, I pissed him off. Let's go take out the big boy over there as well. Butcher. No, not the free push. How are you? There we go. Take out that insect as well. Don't walk into the gas. Okay. And drafted. Now. Right, we have an oil press. Simon's asleep. We can actually just go forget the wall torch. You can go get that. Wanted to research, take off all other activities. Do a simple check mark one, go left, right. Yeah, the problem is that then she won't do anything else when I don't need to have her researching. I have to constantly keep changing all those priorities every time. At least when I don't need to micromanage it, I can let them go about general stuff, but at the same time, you have to sort of just look at, you as the player have to keep a priority on what needs to be done right now. Because it's going into the priorities, into the activities and stuff like that. It gets, you start to forget things if you're not careful. So it gets pretty messed up as well, though. We're coming out of wind spring now. Right, what is going to be the priority for the next day? Music night. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Okay. Nope, I want you back on researching. Thank you very much. I hear what you're saying. I mean, that it is a solution, but it means going into here every time and then readjusting that. Back on the research, off you go. I find it easier to just, be on top of the particular tasks, because research includes all research. So if I select like a bush over there to be observed, she's going to go do that. I want her doing specifically the research desk research. So even if I did tick the research and only the research, she'd go and wander off, because there's other things I've selected to be researched, but I don't need them researched right now. I need her on this over here. Speaking of, let's get electronics. And then no need for that. I need to produce electronics. So electronics crafting will let me make electronics. That's good. Automated turrets is being researched. I want flamethrowers as well, and pajama. How are we on time? Okay, so roughly 45 minutes left. You walked into the trap. Music nights. Well, it's passed out, so brain is tired. Yeah, being able to group a set of activities and then being able to assign a priority to that set of activities based on the character themselves, based on the character's abilities, would be much better. Because if you just have a look at these over here, let's just pause it for a second. So, I mean, these are completely random. Like healing and combat are two different things. Crafting, cooking, intellect. Her intellect is just so way out of everyone else's, of everything else that she has here as well. Like, she's interested in healing, so you could maybe group research and healing together. But healing is something that's done intermittently, whereas research is something that needs to get done all the time. And yeah, so I mean, I could be completely wrong about this. I'm not saying that my way is the best way. It's the best way for me. You need to play the game how you want to play the game. I'm just my main thing is just, it's not so much a gripe. It's just like, I feel it could be better if you had that ability. So yeah. And the little feedback thing that comes up, I have been using that. I have been giving the feedback on that. So I'm not just, sitting in the dark and complaining about things. I have sent my feedback to them. Yeah. I've never used the meat lures. Has anyone used the meat lure? Does it work? Does it do anything? Get back on the research. Where are you going? I don't know. She's stuck away and she's building freaking traps again. The person who said someone with her intelligence would understand. And completing the research and unlocking new technologies isn't. But yeah, no, she wants to go play in the sand, building traps. No, you don't. There's other people. Ooh, Jesus. Holy crap. Bettina just took a lightning bolt to the face. Self-destruct alerts. Okay, so here I need her to go and do that self-destruct alerts. Off you go. Spend expedition. See if I can get that solar panel again. Wanted to click on was research. Yeah, she's busy on the automated turrets at the moment. Goes. I need 4 berries, meat stew, bread. Okay, let's get the grain, meats flambe, meat bites, mushroom crickets, ratatouille. Getting better food also helps a lot with their mood. This is the thing, like, she's interested in cooking, but she hardly ever does any cooking. She does a lot of farming, which is good. She is interested in, you know, but like, yeah. Grab the graphene solar panel. She does more, like, look at her physical already. Her physical's reached 6, and her cooking is 85, but she started with a high cooking already, you know. Is on the way back from her mission. Niffles, what you looking at? Hmm? I'm getting the eye from the cat here next to me. The look. Eat the cat. The cat's been fed. She gets more than enough food. Yeah. Fermentation barrel. Three of those. Didn't have any barrels over here, did I? No. There's still stuff here that hasn't been moved. On select items in the stockpile to be moved there. Let's just finish what she's busy with right now. $460 silicon. Now I need the oils, animal fat, and vegetable oils. Here we go again. Okay, so just to add insult to injury, Laro just dropped notice my rent is going up $105 for January 1st. Oh man. Wow. That's not great. Hey, freak, how's it going? I'll give you a reason why. Probably going to be inflation, if I can think of anything. Now he's running away. How has Paulette fainted in the... What? Seriously? Too tired. She's gotten... Fell out of the tower. Yeah, I see that. She was too tired. She hadn't... She'd obviously not slept enough. Okay. So you undraft. No. I want you to. Oh my god. Draft, attack. What the fuck? Why couldn't I select? Oh my fuck. Really? What the shit was that about? Simon, get up there. The rest of you run. Okay. Nobody's... Simon's fainted. That's no bloody good. Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea. Come on, follow me. If I can get these birds involved. These birds... Oh, they're running away. The bastards. Okay, well, let's just go full tilt. Let's try and take this guy down. Oh, you're awake now, are you? Why don't you come and attack here? Why are people also tired? Well, they attacked at night, that's why. They attacked at night now. Okay, so undraft all of you. You heal yourself. You're heal yourself. You heal yourself. Finn, Katina. Not life-threatening. 20 hours. Okay. At least they're near the medikits now. Yeah, I do need to get this sorted out. Is there still a guy here? Shit, take this guy out. Rescue him. Need at least fence in the colony. Now, this thing's integrity wasn't very good. Wasn't much left. Okay, so you guys are healing yourselves. Bleeding, not life-threatening. Bleeding, not life-threatening. Bleeding, not life-threatening. Okay, so everybody's going to survive this time. Alright, we'll just give them more chance to heal up now. Okay. Is that raw red meat? These birds here. I wish I could tame these birds, because have you seen how these things attack stuff? It's pity they ran away from the shrieker now, but damn, I tell you. He's bleeding, not life-threatening, but he's still bleeding 7 per hour. What are you doing? Healing Simon. Okay, good. Because it's going to become life-threatening if you don't like sort it out for him. Yeah, well, I mean, generally you don't get these shrieker attacks until much later, actually. It's odd that I'm getting that shrieker attack now. I'm not that far in. I'm only like 7 days into year 2. I've only generally gotten these shrieker attacks in like year 3, year 4, and by that time I'm a lot better equipped. So this is caught me a bit off guard. She's now hiding. Okay. Wonderful. Go and heal this guy before he fucking dies because somebody has decided to have a little fucking freak out. Jesus Christ. Your freaking, you know, your colony mate is bleeding to death and you're just gonna go and play your didgeridoo. This is where the lack of awareness comes in with these with the AI. It's like she stopped healing him to go have a little freak out, and then she went to go play the didgeridoo. In the meantime, the poor dude's bleeding to death in his fucking bed. it's like the AI is not quite human. Most people would either just completely melt down or they would actually push through it. So, okay. I don't know why they're eating raw food. There is meat soups and grain porridges available. but now they're eating raw food. It's stupid. Like there's the 10 grain porridge about to rot away, and they're gonna eat raw food instead. I could tell them not to eat raw food, but then, you know, if there's no food available, they will starve. So yeah, it's a bit silly. She really wants to build a parquet flooring. Let's just give her some time. I think they all deserve a little bit of break from my micromanagement. It's gotten dark, hasn't it? Turn the lights up a little bit. I think they deserve a little bit of a break from my micromanagement for a while. Let them get on with their lives a little bit. Letting them install the parquet flooring will actually will actually increase their happiness. The floor gives like a happiness buff. Definitely check a special crash in the distance. Isn't cute about its shape. Okay, so expeditions. Kula crash site. We'll send bullets. Yeah. I mean, I got the one colony to the point where we were ready to call in a rescue ship. So I'd gotten the transmitters, I got the radio system, I got the landing pad, all bolts, which I believe is the end of the game as such. I mean, that's your end goal is to get rescued. So I've played it up to that point. I haven't quite done the rescue as such. I wanted to leave that for when the plan was to leave it for when I was making the videos, so that I could react appropriately, but I don't know, with the power situation at the moment, I don't know when I'm going to be able to edited videos again. It's just too much interruption in the power supply too often to actually get some decent editing done. While the debris documentation, someone investigates. Doing so, found the remains of communications hub with some effort as to pull it out of the orbital radio core. Nice. With some research, we should be able to use the core to construct orbital communication devices and contact any ships that pass near the planet. So that's the path to getting off the planet. The path to rescue is that orbital radio core. Are we looking for time? Okay, so I'll give it well, maybe another 5 minutes or so. Let's see what happens. The other thing with regards to the insect attacks, I prefer to go out and deal with the insects, at least piecemeal, little bit by little bit, rather than waiting for them to come in for the, the tower defense style attack. I mean, I will set something up like that, but at the moment, I'd rather deal with them like go out and deal with them before they come to attack me. Once you get alerted of the aggressive animals. Okay, so research-wise, we've got the graphene solar panels now. We can research these. We have to get CPU cores and power cells. Well, they don't need the electronics. Leather armor. There's the orbital radio. You need 4 of these, 4 of the antenna dishes. Railgun snipers. Advanced research desk. I don't understand the point of the advanced research desk really. I unlocked this and it didn't really give me anything new. I don't know. Maybe just the research speed is faster? I'm not sure. But I mean, by the time that you can actually unlock the advanced research desk, you don't have a lot of research left, and then what? It doesn't give you more research to do. It doesn't give you new things to research, so I wonder if Paulette is just hanging around with Ken. No. Well, I mean, she hates Ken the least, so maybe. Where am I losing harvest? Why am I losing harvest? This doesn't make any sense. Why am I losing harvest? Is it just failing? I don't know. That didn't make any sense to me at all. Get back on the research there. Who told you to leave the research desk? Not like there's nothing you can really do. Instant sewing. Simon doesn't like anybody, neither does. Nothing you can really do to improve like relationships between the people that I can see. It's not like putting them on tasks together improves relationships or anything like that. It's a bit weird. Maybe I just haven't figured out that dynamic yet. But yeah, I think that's where I'm going to call it. So thank you very much, everyone that came along to come and watch. And I appreciate the follows. And yeah, so we will probably pick this up. I think I might have to see what time I can stream tomorrow. I don't know. I'll see where we go. I legit just got you. Oh no, I'm sorry. But I mean, you can always go watch the VOD. No, it's fine, man. I appreciate you showing up. It really does. It's thank you. My streaming times are going to be very chaotic for the next time period. So I don't know when I'm going to stream. I'll try to let you guys know in advance as much as possible. So Yeah, well, I mean, just trying to have a look at the schedule tomorrow. See, if I stream too early in my daytime, it is going to be early morning, especially for the US folks. It's going to be like early hours of the morning. But what have we got here? I'm on from 8. I might be able to stream at a reasonable time tomorrow night. How's the house power generation plan going? Okay, so what I've decided to do is I've decided to get a bigger generator and an inverter which can carry over from when the power goes out to when the generator starts. So I'm going to get a generator with an auto start, so that as soon as the power goes out, the generator comes on, and then I'm going to get an inverter to carry over the computer equipment between power failure and generator power. So like a UPS inverter setup, and then the generator will kick in and take over the power generation. So that means I can have a much smaller inverter because the batteries of the inverter are so expensive, and then I'll have a bigger generator. Because the other problem I'm having is my fridge. I got food going off my fridge because sometimes we're having 4-hour power outages. And we're having like 2-hour and sometimes 4-hour power outages multiple times a day. 2 or 3 times a day, even. So, my fridge is not coping. My food's going to waste, and there's nothing I hate in the world more than food going to waste. So, yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. I think what I'll do is I should be able to stream from around about, say, 7 tomorrow, and then we can carry on with this, or we can do something else. I'll see. Maybe we do Exxon, maybe we do this, maybe we do something completely different. I'll see what I feel like tomorrow. So yeah, but I'm gonna see about setting up like a crowdfunding thing as well, if you guys want to try and help and support a little bit. But it will only be 50% of the costs, and I'll front the other half, and then we'll take it from there. All right, so see you guys around.